Welcome to Malice and Mystery, where shadows whisper and the unknown beckons. Step into a realm of spine-tingling horror, eerie mysteries, and chilling tales. From real-life paranormal encounters to unsolved enigmas and spine-chilling urban legends, we bring you the darkest stories from the shadows. Subscribe if you dare, and remember, some mysteries are better left unsolved. Eerie phone calls from the afterlife. There are few things more chilling than receiving a phone call from someone who is no longer among the living. Imagine hearing a familiar voice, only to realize that the person on the other end has been dead for days, weeks, or even years. Could these be mere glitches in technology, or is there something far more supernatural at play? Tonight, we dive into the spine-tingling world of eerie phone calls from the afterlife. Case number 1. The call from Charles Peck on September 12, 2008. Charles Peck was aboard a Metrolink train when disaster struck. A horrific collision between the train and a freight locomotive claimed the lives of 25 passengers, including Charles. But what happened next is what truly haunts those who knew him. For hours after the crash, Charles's family received multiple calls from his phone. His parents and brother reported hearing his voice or what sounded like static and muffled noises on the other end. Hope surged through them, believing he had survived. But when rescuers finally reached his body, they confirmed that Charles had died on impact. His phone, undamaged, was found in his pocket. But there was no logical explanation for the dozens of calls he had made after his passing. Case number 2. The haunted call to 911. Emergency dispatchers are used to distressing calls. But one 911 operator received something beyond comprehension. In 2011, a woman called 911, whispering in fear that someone was in her home. The line went dead before the dispatcher could get more details. When police arrived, they found no signs of a break-in. However, the chilling part? The home had been vacant for years. When officials traced the number, they discovered it had once belonged to a woman who had been murdered inside the house a decade earlier. Was this a glitch or a ghostly plea for justice? Case number 3. The ghost of the mother's call in 1977. A woman named Judy received a call that sent shivers down her spine. It was her mother, speaking softly, telling her not to worry. The problem: Judy's mother had died 2 days before. At first, she believed it was a cruel prank, but the voice on the line was unmistakably her mother's. Even the pet phrases and slight pauses in her speech matched perfectly. After the call, Judy checked the caller ID only to see a blank screen. The number was untraceable. Case number 4. The static voice of a lost friend. A man named John lost his best friend, Sam, in a tragic accident. Grieving, he spent nights listening to old voicemails, just to hear Sam's voice again. But one evening, his phone buzzed with a new voicemail. The message: a distorted voice whispering, "I'm still here, buddy." No caller ID, no trace. Could it have been Sam reaching out, or something else imitating his voice? Technology has advanced, but some mysteries remain unsolved. Are these eerie calls glitches in the system, figments of our grief-stricken minds, or genuine messages from the other side? Perhaps, late at night, when your phone buzzes unexpectedly, you might think twice before answering. If you enjoyed tonight's unsettling stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a tale from the shadows. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and stay away from the unknown.